Hello everyone and welcome back to Project Forge UK. I'm Danny and this is my top Fords on eBay this week, episode 10. In the last episode I was moaning that I didn't get 100 likes. In episode 9 I did, so thank you to everyone who hit the like button. I think I need to up the game a little bit now, seeing as I've got 100 likes and I think I'm top. So in this video I think we should go for 2,000 likes. We ain't going to get 2,000 likes, but again, 100 likes would be nice on this video. Share it around. I know I post it in all the groups on Facebook and stuff, but we're going to crack on now and get into our first car. Up first this week, believe it or not, shock horror, we've got a Ford Escort RS Cosworth. Most of you are starting to gather now that I'm absolutely obsessed with these things. The title on this car says Ford Escort 2 litre RS Cosworth Lux Big Turbo, stunning low miles, owner, part exchange welcome. It's up for £42,999 and it's done 60,773 miles. I'll start off with the pictures of the car. The first picture of it is absolutely stunning. I love them in red. I'm not sure what the exact forward colour this is, but again, it sits so well on the Cosworth. Beautiful car. I'd say you don't see many in red, you don't see many at all. They're all tucked away, they're all stashed or written off. As I work my way through the pictures, it's looking absolutely stunning, this car. He's saying he's selling it for a customer. I believe the Lux model meant that it had leather interior. I'm not sure what extra it had. But again, it says it's a Lux model. It says any part X up or down, finance, card payment and delivery available. In the listing, it says viewing by appointment only on my Escort RS Cosworth Lux Big Turbo, which is low owner, last owner for 20 years, low warranted miles, and just as you want them, totally standard besides the stainless steel exhaust. Booked in for its 2020 full service, including another cam belt plus MOT with the intention of using the car. Car has stacks of history, original key, original handbooks. If you require any more information, please give me a call, and it's got the guy's mobile number. I can't tell you how much this car stands out. Absolutely love it. It's just something about red cars with me. Absolutely love the colours. Doing the history check on the car, just a quick one. It says this 1992 Ford Escort RS Cosworth RS Cosworth, another one that says it twice, was first registered on Friday the 11th of September 1992. The number plate, whatever it is, was first registered near Carlisle. The last MOT'd, on here it says June 2016. The MOT test was done at 60,714 miles and it passed. Before that, it was in May 2016 and it failed on an offside stop lamp not working and near side front coil spring broken. Going a bit further back on the history of the car, November 2011, it was saying front and rear suspension components were corroded. It's also saying that the battery is insecure and an oil leak on the engine. All this has obviously been done. I'm just giving you the MOT history on the car. In 2011, it says near side rear brake pipe excessively corroded, exhaust emission carbon monoxide content excessive. It's your standard stuff for these cars. Even in 2011, it's getting on a bit, this car. Oh, it also says offside seatbelt anchorage prescribed area is excessively corroded. That was in 2011, so the car's clearly had some welding work done. And then on the November 2011 MOT, it says underside covered in thick underseal, which again isn't a bad thing. When cars are undersealed, it doesn't always mean that they're hiding something. It could have had the welding done, had the repairs done, and then they've undersealed it to make sure it doesn't come back or happens again. I've seen a few YouTube videos of people who are actually removing underseals from cars when they want to restore them, and yeah, it doesn't look like a fun job to do. It looks like a horrible job to do, if I'm being honest. They use all sorts, wire wheels, petrol. I bet there's loads of tricks and tips to try and get the thick underseal off the bottom of a car. But as soon as you've peeled that off, you'll know exactly what condition the car is. Up on number 2 on the list is my curveball this week. It's a Ford Escort Cosworth Replica. I want to know what people's opinions are on these cars because I didn't even realise there was still a market for them. Obviously back in the day, a lot of people who couldn't get a Cosworth, they'd get a RS2000 or an XR3i, whatever, get the body kit for it. I know a lot of people went to a lot of lengths to make them as close to an original as they could, with the pop-out rear windows, rear disc brakes, a few other things that people used to try and do to make them look authentic. On this listing, it says, here we have my Escort Cosworth Replica. It was a 1.8 Z-Tech XR3i in 1992. This car's for sale, for £8,595. It's just been completely sprayed, ST170 300mm discs and Mondeo calipers, new lowering springs and rear shocks. It's got genuine Escort Cosworth alloys and brand new tyres, and it has a massive amount of history, original sales booklet, interior could benefit from tidying up. Please message me for details, 500 deposit required when ended. From the back the car looks really nice. It's just a tough one because like I've never really been into the replicas. Yeah, it's a strange one, but like I say, the paint looks decent on it. Wheels look nice. The front end looks a bit funny. I don't know if the bonnet's up a little bit in the front picture there. But again, love the colour, this grey. Again, forward colours, absolutely love them. What do you think of replicas? Would you have one? If you could have a replica, what car would it be on? Let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, that's my curveball this week. A Ford Escort Cosworth Replica. I've put the reg number in on a search and it's not brought anything up. It says the reg numbers are available, so they've probably taken that off the car and it's back on its original plate, which isn't in the listing, so I can't tell you any more information or give you any more MOT history on the car. Number 3 on the list this week is a 1988 Ford Sierra Sapphire RS Cosworth two-wheel drive. Full service history, part exchange welcome. This car is for sale for £17,999 and it's done 108,000 miles. Another car that's crept over the 100,000 mile mark. I wonder how much more it'd be worth it if it was 80,000 mile. Like I say it in most videos, people are scared of letting their cars go over 100,000 mile. I've got a car sat outside that's done over 100,000 mile, the Berlingo. Drives like new, so don't always let mileage put you off. Cars can be a bit cheaper and make them a little bit more affordable. It says 1998, E-registered, that's wrong, it's a 1988. Ford Sierra Sapphire RS Cosworth. Has had the same owner for the last 12 years, that's always a nice sign. 108,000 miles with full service history, 17 stamps. I'll be asking for paperwork behind that too though. We know what my views are on a stamped service book. The car was taken off the road to have the engine rebuilt in 2012 and has been dry stored ever since. The engine was rebuilt at a cost of over £4,000. A new T34 4x4 turbo was also fitted. Since the rebuild, the car has done less than 20 miles and is still running in. The rest of the car is standard and original apart from the driver's front wing, which has been replaced at some point in the past. Don't always necessarily mean it's been in a bump that. Could have just had a bit of rust, could have been keyed, could have been scratched, dented. So again, at least he's been honest about it, pointed it out straight away. Factory fitted sunroof, front and rear electric windows, central locking with a Laban immobiliser. I am not an expert on these cars, neither am I. So if you're interested, I would strongly recommend coming to view. I can contact the previous owner to answer any questions you may have. That's nice. Builds a lot of confidence in the deal if you go and look at the car as well. Being able to contact the last owner. This car could be at this sales pitch on commission, where he's selling it on behalf of the owner anyway. But again, it's always best to take your own person with you, so then you can get like an independent advice on the car. Make sure it all suits what you want from the car, rather than someone who's trying to sell you the car, tell you what's amazing about it. Because we all know what we like when we're looking at stuff and we get emotional, and people can say it can be an absolute pig and you still end up buying it. You've got to think with your mind sometimes rather than your heart. It says the screen price will include 12 months MOT. However, if you wish to take the car as it is, the price can be negotiated. So there again, money to be knocked off there. I wonder if you take 10 grand for it. I might send him a message in a bit. Lovely car this though. Recaro seats look in nice condition as well, showing you at VinTag and showing you under the carpet as well in the footwells. I like that car, it's nice colour as well. Not sure what colour that's called either. Same colour a lot this episode, but again, just the forward colours, I just think they look so well, they sit so well on cars, it's untrue. Number 4 on the list this week is a 1982 Ford Capri 2.8/3 litre X Pack. This car caught my eye because it looks like some retro Batmobile. It looks very aggressive, it looks like something off Mad Max. It's for £13,950. Make me an offer. It doesn't say anything about mileage, so I can't give you that information, but we can have a look at the MOT history in a second. It says a 1982 Ford Capri 2.8/3 litre X Pack. Here is my immaculate 2.8 Capri fitted with a Fibre Sports XX Pack kit and Fibre Sports front spoiler valance with integral front bumper and Sierra Cosworth bonnet vents. I bet it gets some looks going down the street, this car. It looks so aggressive. the bit before my time, the Capri. I won't personally own one. I've got no sentiment to them, no memories attached to them or anything like that. But I've got to admit, this thing looks really good. The twin single pipes on the back look amazing too. Look like someone's got some single barrel shotguns pointing at you. It says the engine is a 205 brake horse when tested, overboard to 3 litre capacity. It's got a whole list of jargon there about what it's had done, upgraded to the car. And like I say, that's wasted on me, and I won't bore you guys trying to say what it is or explain what it is. It's saying only selling due to a house purchase. A lot more pics and walk around video on request. Any questions to arrange a viewing, please email. MOT this car in August 2018. It was first registered near Birmingham on Thursday the 7th of October 1982. I wasn't even born. I was born in 1985, 3 years before I was born, this car. It was MOT'd August 2018 at 97,112 miles and it passed. It failed its MOT in August just before that. Its retest, just bits, nothing really there. And that's it for the MOT history of this car. There's nothing else. So it may have been off the road a long time. Hopefully if the owner of the car is watching this, he can give me a little bit more information on it. Because like I say, I really like the look of it. It looks mint. It looks absolutely amazing. Wide arches by the looks of it. Nice colour as well. Got a very aggressive look to it. That's number 4. Last but not least, number 5 on the list is a 1986 Ford Fiesta XR2 1.6 manual Nimbus Grey, 42,000 miles. It's up for £13,995. This car's lovely. I love them Papa Pot alloy wheels. It's got the front fog lamps as well above the bumper. In the listing it says, "Hi and thanks for taking the time to view my stunning XR2 finished in the rare and desirable Nimbus Grey, supplied new to Newport Ford in 1986. It's the rare early model with the interior boot release switch. The car has covered 42,000 miles since new in the hands of just 6 owners. In 2006 it was completely stripped and professionally rebuilt to concours standard. Every nut and bolt, every moving part was either refurbished or replaced. It would take me all day to list everything that was done, but it has been restored with a leave no stone unturned attitude." You can tell it has when you look at them pictures, especially underneath it. Since completion of the car, it's been kept in a private collection and has covered just 100 dry summer miles. Always drive your cars in summer, never in the wet, especially a forward, or it'll end up turning into a pile of dust on your drive. The car looks, runs and drives exactly as you'd expect from a perfectly restored example. The car wants for nothing and is ready to show. It has a full year's MOT until March 2021 with no advisories. I have many more detailed photographs and I'm happy to send them over. I am open to reasonable offers close to the asking price, but bear in mind there is currently another concours car advertised. It is more expensive and has done nearly double the mileage of mine, so he feels his is priced fairly. Feel free to contact him, he's got his details. As with all the cars I've got in here, there are links in the description box below. This car's beautiful. On the check, it says it was registered near Cardiff on the 13th of February 1986, and it's a Ford Fiesta XR2. Last MOT 2017 with 42,286 miles on. Nothing after that. 2011 is when it had lots of advisories. Near side rear suspension component mounting prescribed areas corroded. Same with offside front suspension, offside rear suspension, near side front suspension. So yeah, it's needed restoring, hasn't it? Because by the looks of it on that thing, lucky it didn't end up on a scrap heap. And again, back in 2011, these cars were pretty cheap. For someone to spend some money on it like that, yeah, hats off to them. They've got themselves a good investment there, I think. Depends how much they spent on it. A lot of people, there's the argument with restoring cars. People like to buy them when they're already done. And then you've got the people who say they'd rather build one than buy one. I suppose it's all down to your skill set. It's all right saying, "Oh, this one was built, not bought." But if you don't have a clue about building cars, how can you build one yourself? You get stuck into it. You can mess it up or you can pull it off. It's going to go either way, but the odds are stacked against you. Especially trying to source parts, putting things back together. If you've never done it before, it's a daunting experience. And what could be a project for someone who's already done it for you, you buy it. It could take you 5 to 10 years, and then the overheads, the costs, it's just not cost effective, and then you'll lose loving it, and then you end up putting it on eBay and selling it for next to nothing, just trying to get your money out of it. So like I say, this car is absolutely stunning. The Nimbus Grey is beautiful. I just like everything about this car. There's one round the corner from me. It's in like a darky blue colour. I'm going to have a word with the owner and let him see if I can film it for the channel. If he says no, then whatever. But it's just a beautiful little thing. He uses the car daily as well, but I drive past it every day. I need to get that car on my channel. I'm going to have to knock on and ask him. But yeah, that's number 5. Right guys, that was my top 5 Fords on eBay this week. We are still all in lockdown. I hope you're all staying safe. I hope you're all going to click that like button. As always, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to continue to do these every week, whether you like them or not, because I enjoy doing them and they make me laugh. I'm obsessed with looking at cars. I'm obsessed with looking for my next Ford. One surely will come up sooner or later. When I can get out and start looking at cars, it'll be a lot better. But again, stay safe and I'll see you in the next one.